Hi everybody, hope you guys are all doing well. I'm sorry that I'm not with you today, but luckily today's lesson is very easy and probably something you've already done. We are going to work on translations and reflections. Now you have the opportunity to either print this page or you can graph this on graphing paper, which is totally fine. The only thing I ask is that if you graph this on graph paper, make sure to label the new graph appropriately so that you can tell the difference, and I'll explain that in a second. Okay, so number one, translation, 2 units right and 1 unit up. I just want to first state that a translation is a slide. And so what I'm going to do is take each coordinate in my quadrilateral here and I'm going to move it 2 units right and 1 unit up. So I start with K, 2 units right, 1 unit up. H, 2 units right, 1 unit up. I, 2 units right, 1 unit up. J, 2 units right, 1 unit up. And then I like to use a different color, as you can see, with the original versus the new. But what I really need you to do is label it properly. So first I'm going to get my straight edge and make my new shape, which should be the same shape, just translated. So when you guys are doing this, make sure that when you have a translation, your new shape looks identical to your old shape, just slid. Okay, and what you do to label the new shape is you use what's called prime notation. So H went here, so this is H prime. Prime looks like a little apostrophe, and it just means new or changed. So K went here, this is K prime. J went here, this is J prime. And I went here, which is I prime. And if you're thinking anything about Optimus Prime, that is totally normal and happens all the time. Okay, I think I'm funny. Some translations just do one thing. This particular one is super easy. It's just 1 unit down. So I'm going to take each coordinate R, 1 unit down, Q, 1 unit down, T, 1 unit down, S, 1 unit down. And don't forget that you can pause this video at any point if you need to draw the original shape if you are not able to print. It's no problem, just pause the video so that you can graph the original shape. Okay, there's my new shape. Moved 1 unit down, it looks kind of 3D, super cool. So Q has moved here, which is Q prime. T has moved here, which is T prime. S prime, R prime. I'm hoping that you're thinking that this is really easy. Okay, number 3. So this is a translation, but what I've done is instead of writing the directions in words, I've written it in an equation. So this x plus 4 means right 4, and y minus 6 means down 6. So whenever you see x is plus, that's right, and y is down, y is subtraction, that's down. Okay, so I'm going to take each coordinate and go right 4, down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. prime, I prime, J prime, G prime. Okay, so clearly because this is notes, I chose the opposite directions for number 4. So this one is left 6, up 4. So subtraction with the x is left, addition with the y is up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. That's 3. You guys are probably like screaming at the video. Besides, it's 3. It's 3. It's not 4. It's 3. Okay, that's okay. I can salvage this. I just need to move these guys down one spot. Where did the 4 even come from? The last problem? Oh, okay. Always fun. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Ah, good stuff. Okay. Finally, okay, so R prime, S prime, T prime, Q prime. Okay, so that is our study of translations and slides. That's the only thing that you'll really ever see with translations. They're just a move, a slide, and you'll either see it written in words or you'll see it written in an equation, which you can just translate into words. Just kind of funny because it's a translation, it's translate, but okay. Now we're going to do reflections. Reflections are flips. Remember, you can pause this video at any time to graph these originals. And the first one, I'm going to reflect across the x-axis. So what I like to do is come along the x-axis and dash that as my axis of symmetry. So that really makes it show which line I'm going to flip across. And for a flip, you want to count the same boxes away from that line. So for example, F is 2 boxes away from my line, so I want F prime to be 2 boxes away from the line. E is 4 boxes from the line, so I want E to be 4 boxes from the line. C is 4 boxes, and D is 5 boxes. And you want to make sure that they stay lined up. And then you should have that flip across the x-axis. F prime, E prime, C prime, D prime. Okay. Reflection across the y-axis. I'm going to mark the y-axis with a dashed line. And then I'm going to count the boxes. So K is 2 boxes, so it'll be 2 boxes on this side. H is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I is also 4. And J is also 2. Look at that nice trapezoid. Flipped. J prime, I prime, H prime, K prime. Okay, we have two more, and these two involve our previous study of horizontal and vertical lines. So these are not the x-axis and y-axis. This is actually a horizontal line at 1 and a vertical line at -1. So just remember, y equals 1 is horizontal. And what you want to do is find the spot on the y-axis where y is 1. Maddie is very upset that I'm not playing with her and I'm making this video right now. Okay. So there's y equals 1. And what I want to do to reflect across y equals 1 is I want to count the boxes to y equals 1. So x, 1, 2, 3 is 3 boxes from that line, so I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 boxes on this side. Y is 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes from the line. Count to the line, not the axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. W is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. V, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we were in non-distance learning mode, we would do a lot of this with tracing paper. But I didn't want to make you go dig through your mom's parchment paper or wax paper in the kitchen. So we're going to do the counting boxes method. W prime, V prime, Y prime, X prime. I remember one year I was out of tracing paper, except for they had those ones that are circles that like line a pie pan. So I was making all of these with big circle paper. It's really funny. Probably had to be there. Okay, so x equals -1 is vertical. So -1 is here for x. I'm bringing that learning back in from the previous chapter. Those horizontals and verticals are not going away. And now I'm going to count the boxes. So E is 2, F is 2, and D is 4. F prime, E prime, D prime. Okay, that's it. So you guys have a CUDA works with this, and then there are some same base equations from chapter 4. So good luck with that, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.